Someone asked in the comments, I read peaceful loans mainly help with 2 crore plus rupees home loans. How do banks actually decide the interest rate for these loans? Good question. Because many people think how banks come up with interest rate is a mystery box, but that's not how it works. Because here's something strange. Two people can go to the same bank, apply for the same home loan, and still get different interest rates. First, banks start with something called a base rate. In India today, most home loans are linked to the RBI repo rate. So the repo rate becomes the starting point, and the bank adds its margin on top of it. But that's only the starting point. After that, banks adjust the interest rate based on your borrower profile. The first and most important factor is your CIBIL score. Banks usually have slabs. For example, someone with a CIBIL score above 825 may get around 7.20%, while someone below 700 could be offered closer to 9%. So the same bank can offer very different rates to different borrowers. The second factor is the loan amount. In many banks, loans above 1 crore rupees often get better rates because these borrowers are usually considered stronger profiles. Third is the loan to value ratio, which basically means your down payment. If you are funding a bigger portion of the property yourself, the bank's risk is lower. Banks also check whether your income comfortably supports the EMI and whether you already have other loans running. There are also a few other factors that can influence the rate. For example, some banks give a concession if there is a woman borrower in the loan, and sometimes borrowers who take insurance or other products from the bank may also get a better interest rate. Banks may even look at whether this is your first property or an additional property, because multiple properties can change the risk profile. So when banks decide your home loan interest rate, they are not just pricing the loan, they are pricing the risk of lending to that borrower. And there's one more interesting thing. Sometimes the difference between two borrowers can be just 0.25%. But on a 20 or 25-year home loan, that small difference can mean lakhs of rupees. And in the next video, we'll answer a question almost every borrower asks. Should you prepay your home loan or invest that money instead?